Scorpios, what is going on with you this week? Monday the 5th into Tuesday the 6th, we have a general theme on both of these days having to do with do not be too pushy or negative with someone or a situation when it's possible that the situation or the person might change on their own. So sometimes we see things very clearly and it's like, what are you doing? Why won't you just get up, or you just want to slap them. And they just him and hawing and always always slow or weak, or, it's just hard, to watch sometimes. And it could be affecting you directly. I'm assuming that it is. And so that could be making it even worse. But my sense here is, Spirit wrote it this way: either do it softer or do it silently. Okay. So be a support in a more compassionate manner, or say nothing, be a listening ear. This person or this situation is on the verge of potentially breaking and going in a better direction. Finally, once and for all. I can't guarantee that. Obviously, it's free will. They could fail again. But Spirit wants to make sure that you let them do it. And if they won't do it, you should really know by later on, Tuesday the 6th. And if they won't do it, you may be asking yourself if you're still going to hold space for this situation or this person. On Wednesday the 7th into Thursday the 8th, we have mutual theme on both of these days having to do with you fixing up your car and going. That could be literal, but typically this is symbolic of your position of power. So if there's something that you've been feeling disempowered with in your life, you've been feeling that you don't have upper hand, I think that you're going to be getting behind the driver's seat and going full steam ahead. Especially on Thursday the 8th. I do feel great about that. Friday the 9th, there's talk of level up, empowered, self-awareness, creativity, abundance from that creativity and self-expression, and you being seen and heard. This, it could be anything from the media to you at work, you in a family or group dynamic. And there is also talk of you being called to go out in some fashion, either in a group or out into public in some way. And I know that there are parts of the world that are like, COVID, what's COVID? Okay, well, the rest of us here on the planet are afraid of something that is very real and tangible. And if you feel that this is a risk for you to do on that day, I think that you should be careful. A lot of people are like, well, I'm either going to just throw caution to the wind and wing it and live. And other people are like, okay, I'm totally going to hide. I think it's best to take each opportunity to go out into the world as an opportunity for you to really use your psychic abilities, okay, and discernment. If it is really important to you, then use your discernment on that day. Saturday the 10th, there's talk of I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. And I think that is a Black Eyed Peas song or something. Okay, so I'm going to have to find it. But I saw you out there really shaking it up and representing who you are. Spirit said that somebody must be trying to restrict you in this, okay, or is maybe jealous or watching, or they don't want to be themselves. And Spirit said, watch and wish, okay? Watch and wish that you were me. So I see you shining, and Spirit said, shine on, love, shine on. Sunday the 11th into Monday the 12th, we have a mutual theme on both of these days having to do with pushing your agenda forward. And they use the right wrist again. This can always mean that you are maybe hesitant to push your agenda in some way. That would not be the time for it. Go ahead. There is also talk of you kicking a door in, a door of opportunity. So while it's always lovely if the universe just gives it, to us open, they showed you with big boots on and kicking that door in. So you may be creating this for yourself on that day. There's also talk later on in the evening into the earlier morning, Sunday the 11th into Monday the 12th, of creeping in on some new plans. And I felt like this was, for some of you, plans about your love life, and for others it felt like it had to do with your career or school adventures, property, a trip. And for some, it felt like you were leaving a situation, like you were getting ready to leave your past behind, and you were sort of creeping around and looking at how that might be and how that might feel and what else it might lead to. And so that looked pretty exciting. Scorpios, have a great week.